Well, here with Jan van Rooswijk, President of the King Island Football Association, and it's building here in the rooms, the smell of liniment. And Jan, welcome to you, and thank you for what you've done to enable us to live stream today. But this is the first time you guys have taken them on over here. You've played them twice before over on King Island. Logistically, how much has gone into making this happen?
A lot. It costs a lot of money for us to come over here, but we've been fortunate. We've been fundraising now for a couple of years, and we've been able to subsidise the trip a fair bit with all those good sponsors that we've been able to have over the last 2 years.
How special has this been for the players to be able to come away from home, come together? A lot of them are obviously opposition players coming to band together for the island. Has this been something that they've been looking forward to?
Yes. Yeah, because exactly like you just said, a lot of them are always playing against one another, and this is the one time where they can actually go and play with each other, and they really look forward to it. We've got quite a few kids playing because there's 5 kids here that actually go to school that are only 16.
So they got the day off.
Yeah, and they've knocked off early, and it's their part of the side, so a couple of them are going to be pretty handy as well.
What are you expecting from the Flatheads tonight?
I think I'm expecting a completely different contest to what we've had in the past.
Yeah.
We've beat them. I wouldn't say convincingly, but we've beaten them quite well, and they're really keen to make amends tonight.
We live and breathe community footy. It's what it's all about, and people like you, Jan, helping to put something together like this and giving the opportunity for your boys, for your men to come and play. We're looking forward to it, and I know there'll be plenty of people right around the place looking forward to it as well. Just finally, you're the jack of all trades. You're also the bus driver, I believe. How did you go on the big bus?
Oh, I just handle it. I guess I got them here okay. So that's a start.
Well done. You got your team here. That is the start. Hey, well done again. Thanks for everything that you're doing for community footy, and we hope it's a good game tonight. Good luck.
Yes, thank you very much, Rick. Yeah.
Well, I'm here with Chris Barnett, who is the coach of the King Island Sea Eagles. Chris, welcome to East Devonport, Girdlestone Park. It's seen some great battles over the years, and tonight it's all about your guys and the Flatheads. How are you feeling about being down here for the big game like this?
Oh, it's all very exciting, and for the boys to give them. It's a bit late in the season, but it gives them an incentive to, want to have a game of football elsewhere and off the island instead of against each other all the time.
You've got a lot of young players as well, haven't you? So it's a great opportunity for them to showcase themselves as well and be part of a rep team.
Yes, it is, because we copped a couple of injuries late in the season, so the boys over here at school readily help up, and some old islanders are around to give us a top up as well, which is great.
Tell us, for those who haven't seen King Island footy before, it's obviously a 3-team competition. It's been going for so long, but talk to us a little bit about how it's going over there, and because the island really supports it incredibly well.
Well, yes, football keeps the island going during the winter, really. It's really our only competitive sport apart from netball for the girls, and it's really, it just keeps the community going along a bit. It'd be a pretty dull place without football during the winter.
Bit of an unknown factor coming up against the Flatheads tonight. You got much expectation in terms of what they're going to put out on the park?
No, we don't really know, but as you mentioned, we have got a few young fellas, and hopefully we have a bit of pace, which might be able to open the game up a bit for us.
It's a big ground too, isn't it?
Yes, it is, which is a bit daunting for them because our main oval is not so big, but it's only a footy ground.
Yeah, well,
that's all
they need. If a bit of an older side, if they're getting a little bit slow, you might need to get the umpires to do a head count just to make sure they haven't got too many on there.
We'll be pretty quick to do that if we can.
Look, good luck tonight, and it's great to have you guys down here. I think it's fantastic for community footy. Wish you well.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you.
No worries.
But this is a wonderful ground. This is a very, very good ground. As you said, Rick, before we came on, it is extremely big. It's going to test the players this evening. There's the team for the Flatheads. And you can see as they look down, the man that you can see with the long sleeves in the middle of that, just walking out of the pack there is Ross Harris. He's number 8. He's a couple of number 8s. There are a couple of 7s.
And the great man himself, I caught up with him a little earlier, Jan van Rooswijk, who's pretty much the king of King Island. Does an incredible job. I've got to say as well, he's the bus driver for the team, but he told me a little earlier, they have never played at night.
35 metres out. Here he goes, winds it up, gets under it, it's got a nice bit on it. Could be a goal.
Oh.
Partridge!
Wow.
Oh, wonderful goal by Adrian Partridge.
And the mark's taken by Matthew Stevenson. He's going to go out wide to Adam Jeffrey. Said he's had plenty of the ball. He in turn goes short as well. And all alone is Harris. And running in, charging in, shooting for goal is Coughlin. Can the mark be taken? It is. That's very, very nicely done there by Adrian Partridge. Already has one. Former Latrobe and Devonport player. Most left footers kicked very well. And no commentator's curse, thankfully, on that occasion. That's a lovely kick. Have they got a chance for a late score? About 30 seconds left. Comes inside 50. Harris couldn't quite gather the ball. Clean bowls everyone. Over the ball. He's pulled it in. And play on, says the umpire. So Tyler Smith gets it out. Closing stages. Stellmaker. First time we've called him tonight. He's going to get another possession. No, he's not. He'll need to be very quick. Kick along. And it's got the legs. It's another one. It's a trip down memory lane for you. It's a famous name, Horton.
Yeah. And up goes Greaves just in front. Took the mark in front of Goldsmith. So Greaves, who's kicked a goal, shanks this one. Williams can't take the mark. He's double crocodiled over the top. Ross Harris on hands and knees. Greaves backs it up. He's smelling blood. He wants another goal. He's got it off the side of the boot, but he might have just popped it through. He has.
Plenty of theatre from the goal umpire there, Michael.
Gave us nothing, the goal umpire. As we go inside 50. They jostle for position. No mark taken. It was Justin Roots, the number 18 for the Flatheads. Hand pass, or sort of a hand pass from Anthony. Coughlin, who's just knocked up getting the footy, breaks clear, kicks to the goal square. Greaves just gets back and takes the chest mark.
That's got me mystified.
Yeah, that still resonates, that one. Here's Jeffrey, who just launches himself at that footy. Nice by foot. Didn't hit the target that time. Little hand pass comes out. Oh, opportunity here for the Flatties, and it rolls through for a goal. That's a free kick to Hunter for being maybe tunnelled a bit somehow in there. So Hunter gets the free kick, kicks it long, and that's a free kick. And it's going to go to King Island.
You kick after the siren here.
The number 16 in Josh Hennessy, and he pops it over the goal umpire's hat. And a free kick going here to Gavin Woodcock, who was instrumental in a number of forward thrusts in the first half. Kicks long. Partridge is back. He's looks like that into the grounds is to his liking. He likes playing down there. Got the long sleeves because it gets cold down there. Greaves with the body work on Williams. Takes the mark.
Comes in board. It's the old banana kick towards centre half forward. And here he is again, our man, Michael. Mark wasn't paid. Might have come off the fingertips of his opponent there. And unfortunately there, Button had it spent before it's paid, and this is dangerous. And the big man's going to take the mark. And it's should be a formality for Bobby Ackley. And he's 15 metres out directly in front. And the goal umpires didn't change ends, Michael. Involved in that passage of play, you can just see off the bottom of the screen. And nice little build-up.
If you're a school kid and you've got pace, use it, because you're on a winner. Here he is. Josh Hennessy goes back and threads it through.
Here it comes. Come forward. They lead the way by 53 points. 9 minutes played. Showing a clean pair of heels. He's in a bit of trouble now. That was Bowen Clemens, who's been pretty good for them. This is this man, Joel Williams. And again, nice passage of play. Just see confidence starting to build, Michael.
Yeah, definitely.
And they got some pace. And are they starting to get on top a little bit in that? Well, that's a grow of bad luck. It was a beautiful kick there. Tom Graham just got under the ball a little bit. And it was spoken about off camera. That's a high tackle, surely.
Yeah, Justin Roots had to wear a whole lot of that, and then he's pegged, I think.
Goodness. He doesn't like it, does he? If he's not careful, he might get another 50-metre penalty. Well, and he's going to call play on. This is hilarious. He kicks it to the top of the square, and it's punched clear by the big man. That might have been Bobby Ackerley, and that goes out on the full. Well, a comedy of errors there. Acres of space here is Bowen Clemens, who's been good for them. That's a lovely kick, and it lands about 20 metres out from goal. And Tom Graham is going to go back and have his first shot for goal. As good as directly in front, and he's going to kick from about 30. Deserves a goal. They've been good value this quarter. Off a step. That's a lovely kick off the boot. And the goal umpire nods his head. And that's a goal. And very nicely done by Tom Graham. Very short approach, Michael.
Yes.
But it was a lovely drop punt.
Warner goes out wide, and he's got a man in a bit of space. That's Craig Constable. Now he's a very nice moustache, Constable, and decides I'll have a bounce, and then just kicks the whole helicopter inside 50.
No, there was a very good third quarter. Some of the young boys really stood up as well and did well, but we're going to have a goal here. It's a bit in there. Is that Justin Roots or Kai Schumann, Michael?
That's Justin Roots.
That's Justin Roots. So that's his first goal of the evening. Former Devonport champion. So from the ball up, tapped forward by Blomfield. And here's a chance for Jeffrey, almost best on ground, I reckon, tonight. Yeah, he's been tremendous for them. And I'll tell you what, this fella's in the vote count too. He's kicked 4, Sam Greaves. And he played in front. And he's going to kick from about 40 metres. Nice handball coming out there, and Jeffrey with a lovely kick. And played in front of young Cruz Osborne there and took a pretty easy, uncontested mark in the end. Comes in, he's got the distance, he's got the accuracy, that's 5. Sam Greaves. And that's going to find, I'm not sure if it's Josh Gold or Jason Safurco. No idea. Sorry.
Number 9.
And that's a really strong mark there by Joel Williams, who's been amongst the best tonight for the Sea Eagles. It was. I think he might have won the under-18 best and fairest last year in the NTFA. Polled pretty well this year.
He was all right for him. His mullet was exemplary. Here's Greaves. Well, just again used the body well. Took a chest mark, and then he's got Hansen who takes the mark in front of a couple of defenders. Williams was one of them. He
lost it in the lights, Joel Williams. Then I think he put his hands up, and he just couldn't quite read the play.
Kurt Hansen, ex-Latrobe midfielder, and in his debut for the Flatheads with the mandatory tape on some part of your body. I think that's almost mandatory when you get to this age. Is Hansen, good-looking kick. Goal umpire will signal, and it is a goal. Hansen gets his first, and it's starting to blow out a bit, Jan. The boys are competitive third quarter, really like what they did in the third.
Bowen Clements.
Yeah, Clements kicks into the centre of the ground. No mark taken there by Ned Hunter. But he's tracking it okay. Here he goes. Put it into reverse beautifully. Got the handball away to Stellmaker, and he's gone with a funny-looking thing up forward. And he could have even had a touch on the ground or whatever. He had all the pace. He had plenty of green grass in front of him. But I think
manoeuvre that was, though, wasn't it?
It was. He just put the bus in reverse extremely well. Tommy Graham, just a nice little shepherd for Stellmaker. Stellmaker was caught, and the umpire said...
didn't have it.
He didn't have it. He'll get it. Gee, they haven't got much time here, Jan. They need to get a wriggle on. Stellmaker knows he hasn't got much time, so he plays on. Kick was smothered. Graham just clean bowled. That took him middle stump out. And there it is.
Well, on the short quarter.
On the short quarter, had to make up a bit of time. Maybe 15 seconds or 16 seconds.
Just as they were going forward.
But there is the final score. The Wrights Island Flatheads 13-9-87 have defeated the King Island Sea Eagles 3-3-21 at Girdlestone Park in East Devonport, the home of the mighty Swans. And it has been a comprehensive victory, Rick Fontyn, by the Flatheads. They led at quarter, half, three-quarter, and now at full time. So a great effort by them. They ended up booting that 13 goals, 9-87 to 3-3-21. And The Sea Eagles, they tried everything. They chased, they harassed, but they were just outplayed tonight, and I guess they'll have to come to terms with that. But what a fantastic thing to get the guys from King Island to come over and play a game of footy in Tasmania, going to the NWFL Grand Final tomorrow. Out at Camp Banksia, they're all staying. Wonderful support, and the game was played, I think, in great spirit, Rick Fontyn.
It was 3 goals, 1 to 2 behinds in that final quarter, and there's a fine example of it there as they've all got a smile on their face. It's been a terrific night here at Girdlestone Park. We might run through the goal kicker, Sam Greaves. He was the leading goal kicker on the ground tonight with 5, 2 apiece to Gavin Woodcock and Adrian Partridge. Was Partridge a former East Devonport player, and 1 each to Kurt Hansen in that final term. Adam Stevenson, Bobby Ackerley and Justin Roots for the Flatheads, whilst for King Island, 2 goals to Josh Hennessy and Tom Graham with a single, and played well in that second half as well. So the final margin here at Girdlestone Park, it is 66 points, 13,987 to 3,321. Jan, thank you to you as well for everything you've done. I know it takes a team to make this happen, but thanks for having us, and also thanks for jumping in the box. Great to catch up with you in person. I know Michael and I have enjoyed it because you do a lot for footy on the island, and it is fantastic. There's big Bill Williams. You can never miss him. Michael Maney, can you? He's out there shaking the umpires hand. He wouldn't have done that a lot in his career, probably.
He shrunk a little bit over the years, Bill, but what an outstanding player he was. Wonderful player identification by you tonight, Jan. Just sensational when we were struggling for names there. But Jan, just before we wrap things up, Rick said logistically a lot of work done, but you must be thrilled with the game tonight, and the fact that you get all the players over here and supporters, and you play a game at a wonderful ground. It's a great surface, and the rain stayed away, so it was I guess the whole experience as far as you're concerned.
No, it's even though we've got a bit of a touch up from the Flatheads, is the guys they never stopped all game.
Yep.
And I've really got to give a bit of a shout out to my committee who have helped me huge amount in getting it organised, especially my Vice President Nicole Connolly. And it's like you said, it's not just any one person that makes something like this happen, and even the support that we've got from Bill. It's liaising with getting a few things for us here, like organising a bus and that sort of caper. So all that sort of stuff helps. So now we shall go and have a shower and then adjourn to the bar, and I think it'll be an even better night.
Very, very nice indeed. Look, great to have you here with us, Jan. Another big shout out tonight, Michael, must go to Jerry Martindale and also Martin Duffy, who've been exceptional in bringing the coverage here as well tonight from Girdlestone Park. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here, and a historic night, King Islands. You were telling me earlier, first time we played under lights.
Yep.
Fantastic. And they've accounted themselves very, very well, and going off the ground now, and I'm sure they're going to enjoy the rest of the evening and the experience that they've just had on this very, very large ground, I must add as well.